This season on Reversed.
I won't give up on you.
I would like to invite you to Jamaica.
No.
Welcome to
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Glad to be here.
Yeah.
Now I think it's time that I take care of me.
Tonight I'm gonna just step Roger is really just not doing well.
This is the solution to my problem.
I go through all the time.
Be careful, Lisa.
We always thought that diabetes was an old people's disease.
My name is Charles. I made my name known as a celebrity chef and award-winning filmmaker. 8 years ago, I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. It would set me on a journey to not only try and save my life, but ones I would come to meet around the world. It does not take much effort to live for others, and what we leave is how we will be remembered. I will embark on a road to help reverse the lives of some that are fighting this terrible condition. I hope at the end, we can see that hope is a great thing and the start of a better future. Welcome to Reversed. Diabetes is a global pandemic. Over 400 million people worldwide have diabetes. Over 30 million in America alone. It's the #1 leading cause of blindness. It's the #1 leading cause of dialysis. It's the #1 leading cause of amputations. Diabetes is a killer. Welcome to Reversed. I am celebrity chef Charles Mattocks, better known as the Poor Chef. I made my name making healthy but affordable meals. I thought I was living healthy. I thought I was healthy. A few years ago, I was diagnosed with a condition that I knew nothing about.
Penny pincher cook. He calls himself the Poor Chef, Charles Mattocks.
Hey, we're eating salad with the Poor Chef.
We're eating salad.
I was diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. That was the start of my journey. That was the start of this journey. I've traveled from India to Jamaica to Trinidad and all over the world to meet people and find out why diabetes is such a pandemic. That's when I became a diabetes advocate and started on my global mission to change not only my life, but anyone that was affected or is affected with diabetes. So I invited 5 guests into our retreat in the beautiful island of Jamaica, and I brought some of the best specialists in the business, from doctors to nutritionists to trainers, therapists, and yoga instructors. With education and, more importantly, inspiration, you can live an amazing life with diabetes. This does not have to beat you. We are going to see a young lady who wrote into the show and wants to be a guest on the show. I'm glad we're going to see her, and hopefully we may surprise her, hopefully may change her life. So we're here. So today we're visiting Margie, and because of her diabetes and the complications, she lost her job. When she lost her job, she had to move out of the place that she was living. She had to move in with some family, and as you can see, it's probably not the best living condition, but she had to do what she had to do. So.
Hi. Go in. Hi. Hi.
Margie.
Charles, how are you? Welcome. Oh my God, I was expecting you right
Good
now.
to see you, Margie.
You're more handsomer than your voice. Charles.
Oh,
Oh my
thank
God,
you,
please
thank
come
you,
and sit
thank you.
down.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
you can have my case
I can
chair.
have
Yes,
the,
you
I can have
can.
the throne.
Well, I have diabetes too as well.
And you look that good.
Scruff up a little bit for you.
Awesome.
Tell me a little bit about how'd you get to this point?
You know what? It's funny you say this because today is my first day into this, what's called my home now. I see I have the word life there. When I came in here to see the place, it was like, you know what, this is a new life for you. On top of that, I could tell you that working in a profession where, you know, you see people losing limbs, you see people, you know, losing their husbands or their wives because you're sick. That's something that I didn't want. But you know what? It just happened to be in my path. The insurance was so expensive that I needed to choose between feeding my kids or having insurance for me.
How's your diet? What are you eating?
I personally, I could tell you, I don't like vegetables whatsoever. The taste of it, to me, it kills me. Now, and please forgive me if I get emotional on you, but I'm here 10 years away from retirement and 4 months away from finishing, you know, ending 30 years of doing hemodialysis, which was what I love to do. I lost what I love to do so much in my life. Because of the diabetes, I have developed retinopathy, which is problems with your vision. So can you imagine? I can tell you for Christmas, instead of using common, I use cinnamon. It ruined my vision. And just this weekend, I ended up, you know, leaving my home. And diabetes has taken all this from me. And it doesn't matter if you have the knowledge, but if you don't have the means to do the things that you should do, it's gonna take everything from you. And
Was there a time that you couldn't afford medicine?
absolutely. Like right now, I haven't been able to. I'm sorry. I haven't been able to get my medication because of no money. You know, it's like to go see the doctor, you have to have $100. Now, I don't have a job.
So what do you have in there?
Oh, I have plantains. I have pork chop.
We have
That's my
some
husband.
old French fries.
Yes, that's dinner last night for my husband.
Yeah, you ain't reached.
I'm not supposed to be eating that. No.
Then we have
See how I put it out to somebody else?
more processed foods.
Processed food, yes.
So really nothing other than the applesauce, really nothing in here that someone with diabetes should be eating.
My name is Pedro Valli. Mi esposa es lo máximo para mí. Yo la amo con todo mi corazón. Ella es todo. La diabetes, si no la controla, te puede llevar hasta la muerte. Pero gracias a Dios ella la tiene controlada. Por rato le baja el azúcar y hay que estar pendiente para conseguirle lo que ella necesita para ponerla al día otra vez. When I meet you again in 2007, my heart fall in love with you, baby. You know how much I love you. I love you with all my heart. And you with me. We're going forever together. Okay? I love you.
Thank you too.
Obviously, you can't keep doing this, right?
I want to live.
And we want to help you. That's why I came here today.
Thank you so
I
much.
came here today.
Thank you so much.
I know you wrote into the show. I would like to invite you to
to come with me to Jamaica
No, no way.
for 7 days.
But you know I don't have money for a ticket.
We're going to bring you
so
around
much.
some of the most amazing people, from doctors to therapists to nutritionists and dietitians and trainers and
You're kidding me, aren't you?
what we want from you. We want you to make sure that you dedicate yourself. All right? We want to make sure that you say today is the day that you take back your life. It'll be all right.
I thank you so much.
It'll be all right.
Thank you.
All right.
God bless you, baby.
It'll be all right. But it's going to take you to do a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication from this moment on.
Yes, sir. Whatever it takes.
You're going to have to change almost everything about the way you eat, the way you think, you know.
Yes, sir.
You're going to have to get you eating some of those vegetables.
Oh. No, I'll do whatever I need to do because I need my life back. Look to a resort, you know. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. And I'm sure my husband and my kids and my grandbabies thank you. Just wait till I tell them that I'm going to Jamaica.
I think Margie needs just a little bit of inspiration. You know, she's having some complications with her diabetes, but I do think there's hope. And Margie, I know that I think that if she's educated a little bit more and inspired a little bit more, I think not only will she bring something to the show, I think she'll bring something to the guest. This season on Reversed. Are you checking your blood sugars every day?
I'm tired, sir.
Montego Bay, Jamaica.
Sometimes you think you're alone.
Rev, he's here on vacation.
I'm a retired teacher.
You're like I'm being treated different.
You know, my father died about 2.5, 3 years ago, and Rev is like a dad to me, actually. I mean, this man has so much love for me, it's not even funny. So for me to be able to kind of pay it forward and give him that love back is something that means so much, because he talks about me and brags about me and loves me to death. And like I said, I know he's dealing with some issues with his diabetes and having some family with issues with his wife and diabetes, and you know, this means a lot. So I'm excited to surprise him with this gift and see how we can change his life and save his life. He's got a beautiful young girl, little daughter. She's about 6 years old, Gabby, and he wants to live for her, and that's what this is really about. So yeah, let's go and give him a surprise.
Hey, it's Uncle Charles. How are you, Chef?
Rev.
How are you, brother? Blessings, man. Come on in, come on in,
Haven't seen
come on
you
in.
in what, 7-8 months?
Oh, man, you've been too busy, boy. You've been too traveling, man. How you been?
Good.
You look good.
Good. I try.
You look good.
So we spoke.
Yes.
You kind of knew I was going to be in the area.
Yes.
I'm a little worried about you.
I appreciate it.
I know you have a new medication for diabetes.
So my A1C went up.
Yeah,
a bit.
A1C went up a bit.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
that's not good.
That's not good.
You have given me so much.
Thank you. And so do you.
No, but I want to give you something back that I feel is going to be very special.
Thank you, sir.
And
I appreciate it.
so I wanted to say hi to the family.
Yes.
Sit down with you, talk.
Yes.
Find out where you're at and how I can help you. So, Rev, you know how much you mean to me.
Yes.
You say your life was changed a couple years ago when we met,
Dramatically.
but my life was too as well.
Amen.
Tell me about your diabetes now.
I was diagnosed 8 years ago.
What was that like? Tell me about that.
It was scary. It was
Why?
scary because at first when you were told you got diabetes, then the doctor said, oh, you got a 3 big one, Pastor. You got diabetes, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol.
That's a killer.
It's a killer.
Yeah.
And at the time, I didn't know much about diabetes. I knew that diabetes has done some bad stuff because I even had a brother who had lost a leg, amputation. But even for me, I didn't thought I would have been a recipient of diabetes. I know I eat whatever I want to eat, and my travel and my lifestyle allows that, or I would say I allows it. But anyone here would be diagnosed with diabetes. So they gave me this metformin, and they gave me something else for my high blood pressure. I started taking it, but I also was thinking, all right, I can beat it. So I would do my walk and I would try to do, but I'm not an athletic guy, I'm not an exercise guy. The furthest I walk is from my bedroom to the kitchen, back to the bathroom, and that's it. But it's after I met you, and you start to talk about something called an A1C. I said, what is that? He said, oh, you know, and you started explaining to me what it is. I never knew. So you asked me to go get my blood, run my blood test, and I did. I came back, and it was up to 7.3, 7 point something. And they started to show me how to breathe down. And I was doing well so far.
Even though you have you have a great personality, you may not show fear. Are you worried about leaving your little girl?
I'm highly concerned. I'm highly concerned. And I'll tell you the reason why. Every time you talk to someone who are diabetic, or even persons who know that you are diabetic, or they say to you, man, you gotta watch your diet. You know, especially now you have a young baby, 5-year-old, at least hoping you want to see your child go to see high school or something. And then you look at all the devastation. I read your blog, I read up a lot now on diabetes, and it really is a killer. I think it's one of the fastest killers.
Are you checking your blood sugars every day?
I'm tired, sir.
No, but are you checking?
No, I don't. You just get tired. Someday you really want to give up, honestly.
Coming up on Reversed.
You get weak sometimes, and I think it's one of these days.
Right.
You can't exercise.
And I think it's more so a mind thing.
But last time he had 2 legs.
Yes, he did.
You know we need you to check your blood sugar.
I gotta check my blood sugar. I can't eat certain carbs. I can't eat certain this. Everybody wants me to do the things I want to do. I think I want to do it, but I can't. Because this thing have a capture of you.
Now, you did talk to me about that you weren't able to perform.
At maximum, yeah, man.
How does that make you feel?
It affects your whole manhood.
Yeah.
It destroys the whole inner emotion of you. You don't have that confidence no more. This thing, man, is a killer. It destroyed the whole fabric. And I didn't know that, you know, I heard about drug addicts, you know, alcoholics. I think this thing is worse. Here is it, Chef Charles, because I know you're trying to put together this reality after teaching people and stuff, but we need something like, I don't know, like an arrest white wrist. So when your sugar level, you're going to eat something bad, it grabs you or hit you. We have to have some, because I don't care how disciplined you are, you get caught up into this. As you know, I just came in from a long trip. As a diabetic, it's not that you don't know what to do. It's just so many times with my lifestyle. As you know, I'm a pastor, so I travel a lot. So you're in and out of the airport, you're in and out of different hotels, in and out of different things. I'm just coming in from West Palm Beach, 4-hour ride. I'm hungry. You get weak sometimes. And I think it's one of these days where I'm cheating on my lunch.
My name is Georgia Gooden. I'm Rev's wife and also the mother for Gabriel. Mostly my concern is for his health, that his lifespan is not shortened because of the diabetes or the high blood pressure. Mostly the diabetes, because I've known of persons who have actually died from not controlling this disease, but it can be controlled, which is a good thing, so we can be hopeful about it. Also, being that we have a young child, she's 5, then I would prefer for him to be around, not only for me to enjoy him as my husband, but also for him to continue to be a good father for Gabriel.
I'm going to, one of Chef Charles' dishes is called a curry chicken. And we use all natural seasoning on this. I'm just doing some chicken thighs, some legs, and I'm going to marinate it and then put it into the saucepan, and we make some curry chicken because I want to make sure I take care of my family, and that's about it.
So Rev, you've given back so much to me. I want to give something to you. I know you're from Jamaica. We're both from Jamaica. But I want to bring you to Jamaica for 7 days with us because I want to help you be around for your family. I want to help you live the best life that you can with this disease because having diabetes, high blood pressure, and high cholesterol can be a death sentence if you continue down this road.
Yes.
So will you accept, would you come with me for 7 days?
I would be honored, and I'll tell you the reason why, brother. As much as going to Jamaica is all everybody's dream, and I know we ain't gonna have no time for no beach and it's all work. But when I look, and as you know, what I do, so many people always reaching out to me, and whether you just be counseling or just speaking and teaching, whatever I do in the ministry. But my little daughter, man, and you has been as a son to me, and you fought me hard sometimes. Yes, to kind of beat me up a lot, and I appreciate it. And even this is to me is a great favor. But it make you sometimes, man, get so sad inside. Because as much as I'm a strong guy, really strong guy, and you know that, sometimes, man, there's something you really want to give up. Just say, I'm done with this. And that's when sometimes that faith comes in.
I'm very concerned with his condition. Not that Rev so much isn't taking care of himself, but he's such a social person who likes to eat, who loves to cook, who likes to entertain people, that he's not taking the proper care of himself that he should. He doesn't want to leave his young wife and his young child because of this diabetes complications. So we are pulling up to Jerome's house now. And excited to see Jerome. Look at Jerome outside. Oh man, Jerome is ready to go. He doesn't even know. Jerome, you are ready to go. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good. Good to meet you, brother.
Good to meet you too.
Good to meet you.
Yeah.
I'm loving the outfit.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I need to. Where'd you get it?
Little place. I could take you there.
You can take me?
Yeah.
Do they have a black one?
Of course.
I want one of these. That's sharp. I'm sharp. All right. Well, pleasure to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you. Thank you so much.
Let's go inside.
Okay.
Let's go inside.
So I have a passion for cooking. When I entertain, I love to display stuff and put it in nice chafing dishes and stuff like that. With the diabetes, I actually have had to cut back a little bit. Cooking for people that are not diabetic, they wouldn't understand the different flavors and whatnot that I would actually have to go about as far as cooking. So I try to stay away from a lot of soul food cooking and stuff that I used to enjoy.
Could you lose a few pounds?
Mm-hmm.
Are you working on that?
Not really, because if I'm not exercising, I'm not losing. I try to change my diet, but a lot of times, if I go past fried chicken place, I might pick up a piece of fried chicken, just to be honest. And it's a weakness.
So, Jerome, it's a true pleasure to meet you. In my journey, and I never knew that I would be on this journey. It's become a journey of giving back and touching lives and meeting people who inspire me that I can give back to. And when you wrote into the show and I heard your story, I wanted to do something to give back to you. Diabetes and a pacemaker. What's going on? Talk to me.
To be as young as I am, you know, never in a million years did I think that this would be something that I would have to deal with. You know, I have a family history of diabetes, so I've seen grandparents, I've seen aunts, uncles, I've even seen my father take insulin. And I was one of those ones that I didn't want to stick myself with a needle and to go through that. But here I am now, taking insulin.
Tell us about the pacemaker. What happened with that? How did you know?
I started having issues where I would overexert myself a lot. And then I had sweats and just out of breath, and I didn't know what was going on. So I went to the hospital, and, you know, they checked out my heart, and they said that, you know, the heart infraction was below the minimum. So they said, well, we're going to monitor it for a while, and then we'll go from there. We'll see if it improves through medicine or whatever. But unfortunately, it didn't. So they said that, you know, we don't want you to be laid out somewhere, so we're going to go ahead and install a pacemaker defibrillator.
And how'd that make you feel? I mean, obviously that's a terrifying...
It was scary. It was really scary because, like I said, I'm 43 years old. When I think about pacemakers and defibrillators and diabetes and stuff like that, I think of older people, not somebody my age.
How's your diabetes?
I'm controlling it. I did have a scare where I went to almost stroke level. And I had started off with just taking the pills. And I played around with it. Didn't take it seriously. So the reverse effect was basically I was killing myself.
The other day when I talked to you and I asked you what you were cooking for breakfast, and you told me I don't even want to know. Why?
It's a behavior.
No, let me ask you a question. Why are you playing this game with yourself? These chances can't keep coming back around, Jerome.
I know. It's discipline. And I think that, you know, when I think that it's okay to do this, I don't condition myself on the outcome of what might happen.
Coming up on Reversed. I am concerned with your health.
I can't see you very well, but I recognize your voice.
Have you given up?
No, I hadn't really given up, but...
Well, she's saying yes.
I'm Reverend Claude Bowen, and I'm a friend of Jerome's. We've only been friends for a little over a year. We're very close, and I believe that we're very close because of some intimate things that he's shared with me.
Does Jerome have days where you can tell that he's really not dealing with this condition?
Yeah, the days that I don't hear from him. The days that he does not post on Facebook or send me a text message. And we don't talk on the phone a lot, but when we get together, we chatter forever. And I don't hear from him, I know something's wrong.
Do you ever worry that that text may not be responded by?
Day before yesterday. Well, it turned out that he was just busy preparing for today.
What about worst case?
That he had somehow his heart had given out on him, or he had flared up and had gone into a coma, or that he had just gotten depressed and taken his own life. That was my fear.
I am concerned with your health. You know, what do you think about your outcome? What do you think about where you're going to be as far as health-wise?
I think that I have a lot of issues that I need to resolve, and I think that I need to challenge myself a little bit more, because I think that, you know, I allow my pacemaker defibrillator to change my way of thinking and not push me where I need to go.
I'm here for you.
Okay.
And the change starts here, right here, Jerome. And the change starts here.
Right.
So once we're able to affect your heart and then your mind, we can affect your outcome.
Yeah.
And as long as you're ready to fight with me, I won't give up on you.
I appreciate you.
Okay, brother? One of the things I want to do for you is I want you to come to the show. I want you to come to my house. I want you to come to Reverse. This is no vacation though, Jerome. This is a chance for you to take back your life, to be serious about who you are, to really be disciplined and focus on the next couple of years. That you can survive, that you could live a good life with this condition, Jerome. Because I'm worried about you. At 43 years old, anything could happen. Are you worried about that?
Oh, I am. I am. I mask a whole lot of stuff, but I am. Deep down inside, I am.
Why do you mask it?
Because I don't want to deal with it.
How do you mask it?
Divert my attention to something else other than my condition.
So do you want to come?
Yes.
Okay. We'll see you in Jamaica, Jerome.
Thank you.
We'll see you in Jamaica. Jerome I'm inspired by Jerome. I think of all the guests, Jerome is probably going to be the person who gets the most out of this. I could be wrong. He has a great personality, probably one of the most happiest persons to be a part of this. I think also the most ready to learn, ready to educate himself, ready to be a part of the process. The fact that he's in a place now where, let's face it, pacemakers and any heart issues and conditions is never a good combination when you're talking about diabetes. I'm really excited about coming here. I've known Lisa and her husband for, I want to say about 5 years. She is wheelchair bound. He's actually lost a leg. If these two don't do something immediately, they're gonna die. Diabetes has truly claimed their life. But if they're willing to try, I'm willing to at least give them a chance. Lisa?
Charles, come on in.
What's up, young lady?
Hey, it's so good to see you.
How are you?
Good, good. Come on in. Come on in.
Wheelchair.
Yeah.
I don't think last time I was here you weren't in a wheelchair.
No. A lot has changed in the past 4 years. A lot. And I can't see you very well, but I recognize your voice.
Well, tell me about it.
Sure, come on in.
I want to come in and I want you to tell me what's going on.
I'd love to tell you what's going on. Roger, Charles is here.
Hey, Roger. Good.
How you doing?
How are you, buddy?
Good as can be. Yep. Yeah, a lot of things changed.
Roger. Yeah.
But we're making it.
But last time he had 2 legs.
Yes, he did.
Yeah.
And now we have 2.5 between us.
Yeah, they had to amputate below the knee.
Any toes on that end?
Or? No, actually there's not any toes on that foot either.
Not any toes on that foot either.
No. Yeah, taking all the toes because of infections.
Diabetes, it's a wonderful thing.
Well, I'm here and I definitely want to talk. I definitely want to sit down and just catch up and see what I can do I want to see what I can do to help you. Because you have been an inspiration for me, but I want to make sure that you two are around to be an inspiration to each other and to others.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. So let's have a seat.
All right.
When I was last here, you had both your legs.
Yes, I did.
Yeah. What happened since then?
But the osteomyelitis come back in my foot, and it got so bad that we tried to treat it with antibiotics and stuff, tried to get rid of it, but it just kept getting worse. And finally, they talked me into amputating. They said I'd be better off to get the foot cut off. Some days it is better to use the prosthetic than to go through all the pain and all the stuff I was going through.
Is somebody an enabler between the two of you?
No, I don't think so.
No. No.
So why isn't someone, or why aren't both of you on this?
I'm on it. I mean, I'm doing everything humanly possible. I test my blood sugars 4 times a day. I try to keep them well within the range of where it needs to be. I serve healthy food. I serve vegetables. He's not a vegetable eater.
Have you given up?
No, I hadn't really given up, but...
Well, she's saying yes.
Yes.
It seems like it sometimes, yeah.
And you verbalized that you'd given up.
Just sometimes it seems like I want to. Really, really down deep, I haven't given up, but it's really hard. Since when I found out I was diabetic, I spent the first 10 years not caring. I was out, just doing everything, drinking, eating what I wanted, and doing everything. And when I met her, I've gotten better. She's really helped me.
So what is this now?
This for 8 years without a drink. Yeah. The AA program.
And they sent this to you?
Yeah, we had a little birthday party. They call it a birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah. They have.
What does this mean to you?
It means a lot to me. I used to drink really bad.
Yeah.
And that was part of my diabetes downfall, I guess. But yeah, I'm very proud of it. I got this. I haven't had a sip of any kind of alcohol in 8 years.
And the 7 of those years, he's been with me. So
yeah.
He's going to be watching his P's and Q's because I'm a non-drinker.
Yeah, this was definitely a compliment. I wish I'm going to try. I'm trying to apply that to my smoking and maybe quit that too.
This is me in college. This was my life. I can't even imagine going back to our college reunion when the alumni get together and perform. I won't be able to walk out on the field with them.
So Lisa, that does look good.
I'm glad.
Does look good.
I'm glad. I get most of my food healthier when I'm at home, and I know what I'm putting into it. This time I'm making chili.
Okay.
I got ground turkey, ground chuck, tomatoes, and whole wheat pasta in there.
Okay.
So I'm trying to be thoughtful of the carbohydrates.
I understand.
And I always try to have
Salad?
fresh vegetables.
Okay, so a little salad.
This time I'm just doing cucumbers because I like my cucumbers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you just eat it just like that?
Absolutely.
Have you tried juicing?
I've tried juicing and it's not necessarily my favorite.
What has happened to your foot?
I got one of those rare conditions called Charcot's foot and ankle syndrome.
I'm really worried about you guys.
I am a lot worried about us. Just in the past couple months, he was diagnosed with congestive heart failure with his heart working at 25%. What I've been trying to do is just make the best of the situation. It has wrecked my life. I do okay when I don't think about it. I don't work anymore, and I had the world's best job. I was a first grade teacher. I loved that life. I assumed that I would work until I was one of those real old teachers that they go, oh, I've had your parents and I've had your grandparents, and I figured I was going to be one of those people. But the diabetes took that from me.
I'd like to do something for the two of you. I've known you long enough, and I think that you guys need some love. Maybe a little bit of tough love, maybe a little bit of education. I wanna invite you to Jamaica with me for 7 days.
Okay.
Where we're gonna have some amazing experts, some friends of mine, who are going to be able to help you, and I'm hoping really inspire the both of you. Because if we continue down this road, you know, while I know that you feel it's your mission to change people, do it for the next 30, 40, 50 years. Not for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
And Roger, if you keep going down this road, you're gonna leave that beautiful woman who's had your back. You've got to stay around for her.
Yeah, don't make me go into a mother-in-law suite.
Yeah, definitely want to stay around a while.
So you guys interested in coming with me?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Torturous in Jamaica.
It's not gonna be a vacation.
It's okay.
We want you guys to learn. We want you guys to live. So, we'll start. We'll start in a couple days. All right.
Thank you. Sounds wonderful.
See you in Jamaica.
Great. Thank you.
I'm ready.
There's a lot of people out here like Lisa and like her husband. A lot of them sit around and they go unnoticed. I mean, hopefully this will reach them. And if we can pull them back, then there's hope for anyone. So, but I'm worried.
In the next episode of Reversed.
Welcome.
Glad to be here.
Good to see you.
I'm very serious.
I'm trying to get into this 100%.
This means so much to me to have everyone here.
Tonight I'm going to just step out.